Georges Bizet was a French composer during the Romantic era who was born on October 25, 1838 and died June 3, 1875. He was born in a family of musically inclined people, and his subsequent talent admitted him into the Paris Conservatoire at the age of 9, which is impressive seeing as the minimum age to enter is 10 years old. Due to his admittance to the Paris Conservatoire and his talents, he has encountered and even formed associations with many famous and renowned composers of the Romantic period. These include Franz Liszt, Antoine Momentel, and Gioacchino Rossini. During this time, he also won a lot of awards, including the coveted Prix de Rome, which was awarded for his cantata called Clovis et Clotilde. Winning the prestigious award gives the awardee not just notoriety and a financial prize, but a scholarship to music schools found in Paris, Rome, and Germany for 5 years. When he premiered his most revolutionary piece yet, his four-act opera Carmen, it was the audiences who disliked it as they were used to comic operas, which were popular at the time. They were scandalized at its sexual themes, and overall criticized the tone of the opera. Because of the negative reactions, Carmen performed a total of 48 nights without ever reaching its full capacity. This massive failure was what drove Bizet to depression and eventually died from a heart attack at the age of 36, only 3 months after Carmen closed. After his death, many of his works were rediscovered and are now famous and beloved. Carmen is now recognized as one of the finest works of the Romantic period and is popular in not only music sectors, but to the general public.
This is from the opera Carmen, composed of course by Georges Bizet. It is one of the most famous and frequently performed operas in the world. Premiered on March 3, 1875, Opéra Comique in Paris. The opera tells the story of Carmen, a passionate and free-spirited Spanish gypsy woman, and Don Jose, a soldier who falls madly in love with her. The story unfolds in Seville, Spain, and explores themes of love, jealous, and fate. Carmen's captivating allure and her desire for independence lead her to reject Don Jose and pursue a relationship with the bullfighter Escamillo, which ultimately leads to tragedy. A searing deception of a woman who craves love but creates obsession and jealousy. The opera features well-known arias and musical numbers, including the famous Habanera and the Toradier song. The score is characterized by its lively rhythms, passionate melodies, and Spanish influences, which contribute to its enduring popularity. The opera's themes of love, desire, and fate continue to resonate with audience, making Carmen a beloved and enduring work of art. But why is it renowned? It is for its complex and vivid characters, dramatic storyline, but mainly the emotional intensity of the music. So, what is the music in Carmen? This is Habanera. This masterful composition reflects the character's captivating allure. The piece showcases a rhythmic and syncopated melody, influenced by the Afro-Cuban habanera dance, which adds an exotic flavor to the music. The seductive vocal lines, accompanied by a lush orchestration, intertwine to create an irresistible melody that lingers in the hearts of listeners. After a captivating habanera, we are met with a Toreador song, a emerging as a highlight, showcasing Bizet's brilliance in capturing the grandeur and excitement of a bullfight. The Toreador song celebrates Escamillo, the charismatic toreador. Bizet's composition exhibits a rousing and powerful melody, supported by bold brass and stirring orchestration. The triumphant fanfares and lively rhythms evokes the energy of the bullfight, while the commanding vocal lines reflect Escamillo's bravado. The song becomes a captivating anthem, encapsulating the character's charm and leaving a lasting impression on the audience. Bizet's vivid compositions and the dramatic storyline continue to captivate audiences, transporting them to a world filled with forbidden love, jealousy, and ultimately, tragedy.
And I will always love you, and always love you, 'cause I give you all of me. Oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ha, 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 ha.
At the end of the day, at the end of every music class, parang gusto mo na lang matutong kumanta. Hindi lang yon, may pa-voice exercise rin tayo. We might not have that mime mamumu, mime mamu, mime mamumu warm-up exercise anymore kasi move on na tayo roon. Napunta na tayo sa iba't ibang klase ng vocal techniques. And may pa-practice exercise rin doon for each one. Sa loob ng klase, it feels like you're watching your new favorite gamer just to learn how the mechanics work. Mapapafocus ka na lang talaga sa presentation ni Sir kapag nandun ka. Kasi parang laid back eh. And para sa akin, kailangan din natin yon from time to time, away from stress. Speaking of Sir's presentation, he lets us watch this pre-made video habang nagtuturo siya on the side. Every important detail may pa-post para sa explanation. These explanations are really easy to understand kasi public audience friendly siya eh. Sir uses examples na mapaparelate tayo, so the lessons are pretty easy to understand. Isa pa, he also gives out real-life experiences, examples, para makita mo talaga yung application ng lessons and importance niya. Hindi lang kay Sir nanggagaling mismo, pati na rin sa video presentation. The video doesn't only tell us the meaning of each terms and explain it briefly. No, he also gives out real-life examples of people singing or playing a certain play. Diba? No need to tell your students to watch this and that. Rekta na yan sa mata nyo. Plus, the background music is really nice. It adds a nice touch to the ambience, especially sa period and theme ng lesson natin for each quarter. Overall, music just makes us relax whilst learning. Especially Friday pa siya, diba? Parang 3 days yung weekend mo.